Around 85 bucks for a premium gaming keyboard. Where does this one belong in the market? I'm Real Gion and welcome to the channel. Off the bat, this is a subtle gaming keyboard with its professional style font and gaming logo in the right corner and the function keys. The quote-unquote metal keycaps are also a good indicator, which if this is not your style, they do include regular keycaps as well. This is one of those mono-color keyboards, so you better like red and black. If not, it's time to click somewhere else. There are media controls bound to the F keys, which I don't mind because I don't use them, but there are people who would want dedicated media keys. The layout is standard, which is nice because it's easier to find keycaps replacement for in the aftermarket. This is the more compact side for a 104 key keyboard, which is nice because they didn't use a ton of space for the sake of just being a stylized gaming keyboard. One of the things that I noticed is the uneven lighting on the longer keycaps. This is due to there being a single LED for each of the keys. The aluminum plate on top is a nice touch, so there's this premium keyboard feel, and I also dig the floating key design, which makes it easier to clean the keyboards. This keyboard uses Cherry MX red switches, which makes sense because this is a gaming keyboard. Red switches are light and linear, which is great for those that want to double tap really quickly. In terms of reliability, this is a name brand switch, so the numbers are 50 million keystrokes, and more than likely the keyboard will last longer than you do, so I wouldn't worry about switching crapping out anytime soon. The LED light is on top of the switch, which makes me think I'm hitting the lights every single time I'm hitting the keys. Overall, this is a proven switch, so I'm pretty sure it's going to last you for quite a while. This keyboard uses Cherry stabilizers, which is awesome because I don't have to deal with those metal wires and plastic pieces when it comes to replacing longer keycaps. If you don't plan on replacing your keycaps or cleaning your keyboard, then you don't need to worry about it. If you like Corsair stabilizers because its longer keycaps are more crispier, more power to you. This keyboard has the typical thin ABS caps that comes in most mainstream gaming keyboards, although I have to give Razer a like for having PBT caps in their gaming keyboard lineup now. That and Corsair, but I think Corsair PBT keyboards are more on the pricey side, so not confident about giving them a like as of yet. Anyways, this is the type of keycaps that are going to leave bright spots as it collects oils from your fingers over time. Also, they probably don't last as long as you would like, but on the flip side, it's easy to find keycaps replacement for in the aftermarket. The flip-up feet does have rubber on them, so the keyboard will be planted at both angles. I do like the design in the back with the separations on both sides, the MSI logo. It's nice that they put some thought in the back instead of just leaving it plain. Then again, who looks at the back of the keyboard? Anyways, cable is rubber, you do get gold-plated USB tip, so you either like that combination or you hate it. Typing on the red switches is never the best, and it's the same thing here. The travel feels smooth and the transitions are good, but if you're someone that started off with blue switches, then this is going to be a tough transition because you're so used to the tactility and the click. If you're someone that have used a variety of keyboard, then you'll get used to this keyboard pretty quickly. Personally, I have used quite a lot of keyboard in my career, so I gotten used to this one pretty quickly. Your mileage may vary. Anyways, here's what the keyboard sounds like. For 85 bucks, it's a solid purchase. Like, you're not getting a great deal, but you're also not getting chop either. It's fair at this point because on the one hand, if you don't care for premium switches and you want RGB, then you can certainly find other keyboards that will offer more bang for the buck. I'll link them down below for you guys to check out. If you want a name brand switch and you don't want to break the bank and you just want to use the keyboard to play video games, this keyboard should be in your shortlist as well as other premium basic keyboards for around this price range. The market for this keyboard does exist because not everyone wants RGB, but some do want a brand name switch that they can trust. I'm not saying Cherry makes the best switches, but you have to admit they built up quite a reputation for themselves as one of the best switches money can buy. Whether or not they can keep up the reputation, that's something only time will tell. So if you're someone like this, then you're not wrong, and if you want to support me and buy the keyboard too, I'll put a link down below so that you can buy it. If you want me to crash and burn, leave a dislike and put a hateful comment, because it's better to know that there's someone hating than not having people caring at all. Anyways, if you do like me, then subscribe, hit the bell for more content. You guys stay awesome now.